Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Records. I figured, I enjoyed the Scrapyard scenarios enough. I mean, heck, I I started off with some of the first Scrapyard type scenarios uh, for Space Engineers. Well, I don't know. I did it before I saw anybody else do it. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I am just loading right up into the scenario hosted or posted by Splitsie to see how it goes, see how I do it. I want to have the same limitations, same sort of uh, concerns and problems, and not like be as in control of what mods are on here or not. So yeah, let's get started. Let's clear up the HUD a little bit more. Wheels are good. Parking brake released. Got different style tires on this. I looked around a little bit as I was falling, as I was saying hello to you, and it looked like I had a bit of mixed terrain here. There was some mountains just over there. Let's do that. I'm not afraid of using P because I will actually go into the inventory, the control, and tell this not used for parking. And throw it on the hotbar as switch lock. But I mean, that's, not really here or there. Not until I have a lot more things connected to my ship. Which I think what I plan on doing is launching into space. Oh, there's another planet over there. I didn't know that. I'm going to try and get into space, get to that other planet. There you go. That's my plan. Now, I have a little bit of knowledge of what Satrius is like. Mostly dry dunes, a little bit of ice near the poles. Now, I doubt that this scenario has the same spawns at the poles as he's been getting on his in his series. I suspect a lot of that is managed content, so to speak. Not content, and I know it's a server that he's hosting, um, but it is not without some additional modding. What is going on here? All right. I'm going to spend a minute looking around on this thing. Make sure that all the wheels are like done up correctly. Make sure they're all in, the right orientation, power, strength, all that stuff. Height offset. Oh, I just threw out the. I threw out the parachute again by dropping suddenly. Let's do this. And are these no steering on these? But they do have propulsion and braking. Steering, no propulsion, no brake. Steering, no. Okay. All right. Well, let's wander around a little bit and see if we can get anything to spawn in. Now, there is a chance on the instructions that if nothing is spawning, then I have to enter a command into chat. I would guess that the only thing. Well, you know what? Here, let's just do this. F10. Entity list. Yeah, just this. That's what I figured. F6, okay. So I'll drive around a little bit, maybe do a circuit of this dune, this dune area. see what I can find. Probably pump up the speed a little bit. Let's get these wheels. And speed limit, let's set it to 150. Right, no, wrong button. I wanted that to happen. All right, let's drive around a little bit and find what we can find. I did drive around a little while and nothing showed up right away, so I did use the chat command. That's /mes.spi. Yeah, it's a command. Oh, no, wrong button. Escape that. Don't need to send another. And I think it was over in this general direction that I saw a thing pop up. So, I'm heading this way. We'll see. It was 3 kilometers plus away, and it only flashed once, and I don't know if I can see it or not. Let's get up above this hill. Oh, hey! Look at that. That's definitely close. There was a red signal there. Not sure what to make of it. But hey, something worth investigating. Let's get in here and take a look. Oh, yeah, there was a red signal. Something in there has an active thing. Let's park up here. Although, I'm gonna pause the recording for a second here. I think I just had an earthquake happen. That or maybe a bunch of snow was falling off the roof. Either way, the whole house shook. That was weird. Let me be right back.
No.
So yeah, that was nifty. That was my first earthquake, which I'm sure are like normal things for a lot of other people, but I live in the Northeast and they're not very common here. My son and I just felt it. We're both home, and then my wife at work felt it, and my brother on the other side of the town felt it as well. So cool stuff. I know earthquakes are not nice things for a lot of people, but it was my first one. Anyway, let's check this place out. Ooh, we've got some dumpsters. We've got a crane, a backhoe, an excavator, sled, chassis. Whoa, look at that. Okay, well that's that would get us up into space. Just need to get enough hydrogen to actually launch. All right. Let's start looking for the rest of what we need. This cockpit sometimes has 2 metal grids in it. There's a hydrogen tank and an engine. Oh. You know, I think I'm not supposed to have unknown signals. Because those things drop with a lot of resources. Sometimes they drop with hydrogen thrusters, sometimes they drop with atmospheric thrusters fully intact. I'm going to ignore it for right now. So yeah. Pay no attention to the unknown signal in the background. But anyway, ooh, look at this. Lots of steel tubes. Do they have any of them? I can't tell with the way that my screen is looking right now. No tubes there. No tubes there. Anyway, There's some bits and bobs to collect on this. I think that one maybe has something. Motors, for sure. Computers. There's some large steel tubes. Nice. Okay, let's start. Wrong button. Let's start in these larger structures, and that's the whole family starting to text back and forth about the earthquake. Let's start over here, see if there's anything we can find in those little containers. Nothing there. There's probably something up above. Let's grab some plate to build a ramp. Alright, and probably just built it from that. Now you can sometimes snap to this grid. No, that's not going to work. Let's just go with free placement again. There we go. Anything up here that I'm not seeing right away? Windows, maybe? If I wanted to collect the bulletproof glass, but I don't think I want to. Nothing in that. Nothing in that. Well, immediately, one of the concerns I have is being able to move things that I find. So, cargo containers, storage containers, that sort of thing is going to be like a high demand items. I should double check that scrap cleanup. Oh, and yeah, look at that, the things that popped in here. This is all the stuff I'm next to, right? There's the container. Let's just remove that. There's the rust and ready. And then this is all this stuff that I'm next to. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to go to trash removal. General trash removal. And I just want to... Okay. I can never remember. Is it enabled when it says enable, or is it disabled? Enable, suspend, cancel changes. Okay, so it is already currently suspended. Okay, and yeah, let's start working on things. Like, I'm gonna get some large steel tubes by scrapping these tires. And the first thing I can do with that is this here. Motors, computers. Okay, let's start to find some things like that. Just grabbing these, and I can grab the computers I needed out of this one, but figure I'll open it up and show you guys what I find inside. If anything, some bulletproof glass. I don't care about the bulletproof glass right now. There. And one last steel plate there. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get in the habit of pressing C when I'm coming out of a crouch instead of pressing X. I know that's pressing X is not the correct button to press. It's not the correct button to press, but it's what I've gotten into the habit of doing over the years. So, where would I get... Actually, what's in here? Some conveyor bits. Well, that's where the motors are going to come from. That's off wheel. Wheel. Yep, yep. Okay. I think I have enough now. And there we go. So yeah, it looks like it was definitely a earthquake. Epicenter was down in Jersey somewhere. So that's kind of cool. Oh, there's a moon too, as well as the planet over there. So I've got places to explore. Cool. I'm gonna run down here, check if there's anything worth my time over on this side of things. There's a staircase. Probably something up there. Let's do this a little bit. There. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, a power cell. Those are always useful. Motor. Let's check back up here. Let's not fall off the edge. Another power cell. Great. And another metal grid. Oh, a first metal grid. I love it. Come on. Computers I'll use. I don't know that I'm going to ever use the pistol ammo. Come on. Where is it? Up. There. Oh, and more bulletproof glass. Okay. This. Coffee. I'll take the coffee. All right. I think at this point it's just the two little vehicles here that I want to disassemble to try and collect when I can. Oh, that's a working gyroscope there as well. Oh, man. It's kind of tempting to try and like take this all apart and I don't know. Let me think about it a little bit. I've got bits in here that I could use. Oh, looks like it's moving some. Let me think about it a little bit. Let me decide what I want to do. So I'm starting to form a plan here. This vehicle has a couple of tanks inside of it. I want to use those. I want to keep them all together. And right here is a custom turret controller. Oh, but I don't have detector components. Ooh, maybe I could get if I were to use the custom turret controller to control the arm, this arm, like turn this into the what it would effectively be my crane arm to grab things and pick them up and move them around. Oh, my energy's low. If I were to use that as my arm to pick things up and move them, I could like turn this into the bed of the truck and like have that be off the front. I think that could work. It's already lifted up off the ground a little bit. It just would mean taking all the tires off of the starter rover, I guess. Or maybe just merge block the starter rover onto the back of this one. But here's the thing I can do is I've claimed this, right? It has some power in it. These tanks have some little bits of hydrogen in them. And a lot of these hinges are working. So I'm going to finish claiming all of this. And then I will be able to rotate it around, attach things to the back of it. I think that'll work. I think I'll turn this into my rover, use it as like an extension off the front, I'm not going to easily be able to use this cockpit, which is a shame because it's a cool looking cockpit, but those 10 metal grids are kind of precious. So yeah, let's work on that a little bit. In here, I want to grind this down past the computers. So that hinge is now mine. And in here, I've got the small hydrogen tank. I'm guessing I'm gonna need to claim these as well. Let's just do that. Hopefully, access denied on it. Still, I didn't grind far enough. Alright, well, you guys have seen people claim things often enough. I'm going to go ahead and work on that, and man, look at the sky here. There's at least one other planet over there, and then that first one I think was just below the horizon over that way, too. Cool. Oh man, this is really cool looking. I don't usually use Skybox mod to change the colors, or change the space, but yeah, it's nice. See the appeal. Anyway, let me get to it. Oh, and I need to back out of the game and turn those off. Unless they're supposed to be on. I mean, if they were supposed to be off, they would have been off entirely. Like the voxel cleanup. The voxel cleanup was already left on. Maybe those are supposed to be on, and I'm supposed to be able to go and grab them. I won't make a decision on that yet. But I need to turn my lights on. There we go. And power up my suit. So I will no headlights on this thing. Let's pull it around and put some headlights on maybe. I don't know. Let's take a minute to figure out what we're doing, and I'll bring you back. Alright, I fired up the engine. I just want to get this rotated around. That's not working. The lock is off. I thought I welded it all up. Lock on. Power on. Okay. There we go. Actually, I want the... There. So it's hanging off the back on this side a little bit. That's good. Let's go ahead and get this off again. Don't want to waste power. And... oh, it's a cool concept to have it on here, but there's so many articulation points that it would get so messy. Let's see about cleaning up the whatever. I'll clean those up later. I want to design an attachment to this. Let's get rid of the circular cylindrical columns. And this... yeah. Now that's it's a design choice to put that thing there. But I'm going to attach the rover to the back end of it, and I'm going to connect it somewhere around in here, maybe, so that this level is on the bottom is equal to, like, down in there. Now the tires I can just reposition and replace. The parts here that I can't really change are the location of the batteries, and the battery. Let's take a look at it from above here. Some things I can't move by hand. Other things I clearly can. So this battery is not the same profile as the survival kit, but together they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. What is my width I'm dealing with over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's uneven. Well, survival kit's uneven. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I connect the battery here, like on a stem connecting that to like right there, so that the battery and so basically so the survival kit's going to hang off the back, and yeah, and then gonna be able to pick up and move things one piece at a time. But yeah, let's do that, and then that way I can do what's the button? Somebody pointed out the button. Is it R? Yeah, R. There it is. R swaps back and forth between large and small grid. So I can probably get this get a ramp going on in here. That'll get it so it's the right height to have that be able to drive right up onto it and next to there. Okay, let's do it. So, actually here, I'll show you how I plan on doing this. Using large grid, I'm going to use the slab, the half-size grid, to put the wheelbase, and need the wheelbase to be about, let's say, so those wheels are 3 tall each, 1, 2, 3, and I need that block to be about 3.5, so the block there is at 4.5 blocks. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can drop the suspension down on that. I might not even need a what's it called? A ramp, a platform to do this. Let's go around in a circle. Come here, come on, okay. Because the precious thing about this starter rover is that big battery, right? And then yeah, look at that. I'm already there. I don't need a ramp at all. So this is just going to be a matter of getting a merge block. Yeah. Merge block those together. The wheels will come off and I'll reposition them on the outsides of this. I'll have a even spaced rover. This will be the front of the rover. And I'll have a big old hinged arm. The event controller, once I find the correct detection pieces, I'll be able to build that up again. So let's get to. I took the bucket off just to see what was going on. You know. All right. Merge block. Merge block. Let's get that off. Let's put that there, and then there, and then there, and then there, and here's the piston, the hinge, the rotor, and then the landing gear. The piston has the merge block in it. So 6 and That is what I'm looking for. Alright. Ooh, now I want to decide how big I want this thing to be. I might want to actually span it out a little bit more. Let's do that. Let's make it. If this is going to be the front, I want to have it be back to here, give or take. Once I go to the 5x5 wheels, it's going to seem much smaller, and I can always make adjustments later. But yeah, let's do this. Back this guy out of the way. I guess probably better to go this direction. Come on. Two, and let's go with the merge blocks onto this. Now, I need some small steel tubes for that. Yeah. Now, where did I see some small steel tubes? I know I saw those somewhere around here. Aha. No. Oh, I'll find them, and I'll bring you back. Here we go. The wheel suspensions on this truck had small steel tubes. Okay, and okay. And now, just a little bit of jockeying back and forth on this. That's... Don't like that. Alright, well, let's zoom through this part. Hey, there we go. I figured by turning the friction on the wheels to 0, it would let me wiggle it around a little bit, just enough to get it going how I want it to. Sweet. So now it's going to be a matter of like repositioning where I put things, such as the cockpit here. Does it have anything in it? It does. That was a gun, some other stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn this into a rover. Sideways. Backwards. That's going to be the back of the rover, where I can spawn on the survival kit. And I guess I've got enough of a space in there to, like, store things. It could work. It should work. I'm going to need a little bit of a cargo space to move things around on. Like grabbing that. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, look at this. Oh, I have to hack something in here. There. Alright. I'm a little worried about those blocks sliding against each other, but I guess I can try this out here. Toggle block on. Nope. Now it's on. Hinge locks off. Velocity. Hey, there we go. Alright. I'm going to have to replace this industrial cockpit. I can make the industrial cockpit when I want to, yeah? Yeah, I can. And I can make the wheels, I figured as much. Okay. Let's get that off for the time being. Access denied on both of those. So let's grind it all the way down. Access granted. Okay. And here as well, trying not to lose any of the hydrogen. Well, as little as possible. So 29% and 45%. I think that was about what it was previously. I'll probably weld that up and keep it where it is. Let's go ahead and grab a tool there. Let's consider cockpits. So that one could work. The cab cockpit is okay. If I put it there, it will connect to those hydrogen bottles. Like every once in a while, it's going to let me place it. You can see it flickering green there. Oh, hey, there we go. Got it. Hey, yeah, that works. Cool. And then I can have a wheelbase kind of like underneath it here. Extend that over. Because I am going to be removing that hinge. That hinge is not permanent, not part of the eventual trailer here. Let's get this worked in. I need some displays, some computers. I think I could probably snag that off of this one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the stuff in it. I guess I'll just grab it for now, and then move the cockpit. Okay, let's give this a shot. Detach mode cannot detach enemy blocks. Why is it considered an enemy block? I claimed these down here. I can do that with those. I gotta find an access point. So if I take that off, yeah, there we go. Okay, control panel. Oh, there are 2 more hydrogen tanks. Okay, well, hey, four hydrogen tanks. Better than 2 hydrogen tanks. Now, one of these hydrogen tanks would, like, maybe get me a few hundred meters into the air on a small-sized ship, so I need several of them anyway. And there's that. And one more over here. Stop that. It's gonna be under here, I'm guessing. Yeah, right there. Alright. Now, can I take this piece off? Yeah, there we go. And look at that, I'm able to move it around. Okay. So, it's free, and it's over here, and I will drop it on the ground next to the event controller, as well, or not event controller, custom turret controller. Although, I mean, now I want to get those tanks out from underneath this thing. I might have to do that by chopping it apart a little bit more. Let's take this line out here. Yeah. Do the same thing from this side and just see what happens with taking them apart. I want to kind of collect all the pieces I need to attach before I worry about what I'm attaching and where I'm putting it. So that's all separate there. Although it looks like that's connecting them right now, so let's see what happens here. Alright. Let's grab it and drag it out. Okay. And I'm gonna guess I could do the same here with this one. Oh, I have a couple construction components there. All right. Let's get a go on this. Whoa. Stop that. Okay. That worked. So, that's already locked. The question is that locked? I don't think it... Yeah, maybe it is. Let's find out. Velocity, I want to go forward. Hey, look at that. Oh, nope. Wrong button. Let's go up a little ways and down to 0 and then back out. So now I can work on redesigning this thing, putting its wheels out. I took the tank off this side. I started taking pieces off this to go to there. I have a scrap beacon here, which I'm guessing is part of the... It must be part of the server that Splitsie has. I don't think I need it here for me. I do have a gyroscope and I think, yeah, gyroscope complete. This tiny cargo container, I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. I could spam out the connectors. That would be disappointing if I had to do that, but, you know, choices needs must, as they say. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and rearrange this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off. It looks like there's maybe some parts in some of these wheels that are useful, but for the most part, it looks, yeah, there's nothing underneath there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Detach. And grab these. Now this, can I drag it out of the way? It's pretty... Come on. No. Why was it so heavy? It wouldn't be like heavy armor blocks in there, would there? Maybe these wheels are kind of heavy on their own. That might be it. And then I just want to drag it out of the way. So I need to do some math here. This is a 5x5 wheel. And it looks like I would need 20 large steel tubes. And I think that's the same number of tires. Let me figure this out. I might have 20 because I have 6 from there. Then deposit any into there. 3 more here, so that's, you know, and then each one of these, if I decide to grind it up, has one. Oh, there was the one in here I deposited. Nope, not yet. These have 2 each. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. No. 9. 11, so that's 2, and then each of these has 3. I think, yeah, I could do 4 5x5 wheels. I think it is prudent to do that. So, given that I can do that, I like how this angle already starts to sort of make a wheel well type of a situation for a 5x5 wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. Can I... Yeah, I can afford putting that in there. Let's scrap that off. Yeah, because I mean, like... Questions indeed. So, the center line of the vehicle, you want to still have at least 2 blocks in the middle. It is going to be an even... Oh, that became the respawn ship. That specific tire is the respawn ship. Notice I'm not getting it on these anymore. Ah, alright, well. So be it. Okay, and let's go with the right-hand tire. Like this. No. Oh, I have the new, shorter, distant things there. So that's an interesting option. Is it right side up or upside down? There's a question. I'm guessing that's the correct orientation. Like this. And if I put it like that, I ought to be able to put some plating on underneath here, like this, to kind of cover up this gap in there and make it look nice. And then I can put some of the same plating running across to here, and then connect that curve out and over, and then maybe even have it go down a block, just to act a little bit like a fender. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's get to that. Let's first start by taking this angled block and turning it into a solid one. So there, here and here. And probably right out to the front, like that. Yeah. And then like this. And that then lets me copy what I've got going on here. So, this, yeah, and then above that, we'll do something like this, and doing some designing on the fly, and then a half block in here, like that, and there's my wheel well. And now let's grab this guy and these, and I'm out of steel plates. Do I have any in here? I don't. Let's get rid of them first. 5, bam, 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 bam. There. And now we want our wheel well. Oh, it's an odd number. I'm gonna move it forward one more, and then that'll match nicely to the even numbered core of the wheel wall. Like this is, it's a 2x2, right? Yeah. Or is it 3x3? It's 2x2. Okay, so I need to have a 2x2 center, like that. And then there, and then on this block, I have my half blocks there. Nice, okay. That'll work. And then I'll copy this onto the other side, and I can conceivably leave the, leave that in... Oh, I'm going to be disappointed by that, because I won't be able to rotate it left and right. It'll only go up and down. It was supposed to be that the whole thing rotated left and right. That's what this... That one was... Oh... Well, maybe that'll take some redesign, but you know what? I like this as it is anyway. So let's build that out. So I think I will have to replace this whole arm. I like the idea of it articulating off the front and then grabbing stuff and then like spinning it around and dropping it on the back. Like, that's fun. I like it. But I don't think, I mean, it obviously won't work the way it is. So, I can do hinges, right? Yeah, I can do hinges, I can do all that. I'm gonna do that on my own later. And let's just, copy that a little more? Maybe? At the front here? Whatever. It's coming together. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna have 4 big wheels, 2 in the front, 2 in the back for now. I have a bit of a problem here. My gyroscope is attached to a block I need to move. Yeah. It's this one here that's kind of in the way. You can see that's supposed to be an angled block under the wheel well. I don't know for sure I can move a gyroscope by myself. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this hydrogen engine. It's just extra parts for right now. Oops. And I'm going to build up this little spot back here as a bit of a platform and try and detach that and then have it, at least, if nothing else, it'll be stuck up here, and I'll see how well I can do with moving it myself. So let's, come on, put that there. No, it might, oh, it's going to be... Come on. Fine. Okay. I don't, you know, it's very unrealistic, but a lot of games let you, they let you put some momentum into your jump when you are, when you're moving. In Space Engineers, you have to do all of your momentum prior to hitting the jump button. So you can't just jump and then move a little ways. Anyway, let's give this a go. Wait, why is it access denied? Well, possibly because I haven't hacked it yet. Let's do that first. And let's, grind it off. And can I move it around? Okay, I can move it around. That's fine. That's good. So, that does beg the question of where do I want to put it? I mean, I can move it around here, at least. Yeah, that's not an issue. I can pick it up and put it down. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey, that's the public service message. Yeah, there was an earthquake. Okay. Fun things. So, the epicenter was in New Jersey, apparently. I'll probably be a few days before I get this out, so I'm sure it'll be old news by the time you're watching this video, but hey, that's just what it is. So let's finish this wheel well off and get those wheels out. You know, I might actually be shy the small steel tubes necessary. Oh, wait, there was a railing down here. Let's grab the railings. Oh, and then the stairs would have had plenty of them as well. So, wait, here's some. Okay. Here's... Why is it not working? Oh, there's something out of place on that. Anyway, stairs. Stairs have 12. That's more than enough. Okay. What's this? Oh, you know, it's because... yeah, I've seen that bug before where, like, it's not showing you where the actual blocks are. It's... yeah. There's that. Nothing in it. Okay. Well, I should have enough steel tubes now to finish off these. Trying to decide if the wheels should go here, and that be like a truck bed sticking out the back. Or if it should go back here behind those. I think maybe it ought to go here, because it's, in order to keep it in line with those, it needs to connect to this surface. Let's give that a shot, see what it looks like. How's that going to be in terms of wheelbase? I think I have it off by 1. Do I have it off by 1? Is that one's... Oh yeah, I have it off by 1. It's misplaced by 1. Alright, let me fix that and then take a little look at it. Alright, and I moved them back 1 as well. It's a little hard to visualize, because like this, the wheel right in front, that wheel is going to be gone. That connector I'm going to replace somewhere else. I think this will be okay. And I'll just have the, you know, it'll be like a truck bed sticking out over the bed of the truck a little bit. I think that'll work. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Let's weld it up. Check it out. I had just enough steel tube. Well, I had actually 1 extra steel tube. Large steel tube. But, ta-da! 5x5 wheels on a rover. After the first place I came to visit. Cool. That's good luck, right? Now it's just a matter of getting this stuff out of here. I'm going to take those. What do I want to do with it? I want to put the connector.
Energy critical.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind leaving the connectors kind of where they are, putting another one on this side of it. Because, like, I could conceivably park it in a way that the connectors are, like, I back up into a spot where there's a connector, and then I have it layered so that's exactly one block up off the ground. Like, that could work. That could work. And, you know, since I'm doing it because of symmetry, I'm not cheesing the idea that I have a second connector there. It's not purely for storage, right? It's you know, it's for this, for symmetry, for looks. And I am centered on these 4 blocks. Those are the 4 center pieces, right? There to there. Yeah, all good. Cool. And that means I can, like, leave certain things already where they are. Don't have to worry about moving them or re-moving them. Let's grab a motor. And, like, they're not connected to each other, so it's not like it's easy here.
No energy.
And I don't know. I like it. Let's keep at it. All right. Let's get the custom turret controller mounted back here. I'm going to merge it to that merge block so that it kind of mirrors what we've got going on with this programmable block. And then I'll put the second gyroscope, the one from up front, on top of that, replacing those merge blocks. And I figured out which is the front of this, by the way, because you can use Control Plus to show the different things, and one of them shows a port, a terminal inventory access on the front end of it. Anyway, let's get this up. Let's go with nothing in hand. Gonna circle. Nope, that's not the right way. Okay, now, about like this. Well, actually, I have to rotate it around some. Let's push it out, and then that, like that. Okay, and let's slide it in. And it merged perfectly. Yeah, great. Cool. Now, I am going to use my the words. I'm going to use the weld pad there. Oh, it banged into the thing a little bit as it merged, causing some dents. Yep, still don't have those detector components, but let's go with one there. And let's get that like that. One there. And I need some computers. Need them there too. Nope, not there. I know I had them. I had counted. I had like 8 extra. Oh, I put them into this. Come on. There we go. Let's use up those computers in these weld pads. And then, yeah, we'll start saving up spare computers. I could pull them out of that as well. I could pull them out of these. Yeah, I'll have enough eventually. All right, 0, hold, rotate, actually center first, then hold, then rotate, And place. Voila. They're pointing the wrong directions. But hey, whatever. I'll fix it up later. There's going to be like a cargo bed here. Hey, look at that. I think I'll do that. I've got 4 more of those. I can do 1, 2, 3, and then put a 4th one here. Yep, for now at least.
Low.
All right. I changed my plans when I was laying them out and realizing in order to pipe them all up, I'm going to have to do it like this. So now I can just run a pipe from there to there, and these will all be connected. And I'm going to see how many of them I have that are full, I guess. Because, like, yeah, a lot of them are just over 25%. That one's over 50%. Yeah, let's check this out. Where's our conveyor blocks? This one? Do I have... I don't have any interior plates in my immediate inventory. Here we go. And like this. Alright, let's weld these up and see how much we've got. Okay, here we go. Let's, assuming tank numbers, yeah, they don't seem to matter. Let's put stockpile on here. And probably on here as well. And here, let's see what happens. I mean, all told, I've got 35% of my tanks full of hydrogen, I guess. Let's see, tank 1, yeah, they're not quite done. So let's take off the stockpile there. So realistically, I only have just shy of 2 tanks being full. I don't even have 2 full tanks right now. The rest of these are... Wait. Why didn't I pull out of this one? Or that one? I'll figure that out. I figured it out. It's this one and this one are not actually piped up to everything else. These are all piped up. So once I put a... from there to there. Like this would be there and there. And do I have enough of that? I do. So it should be over 2 tanks now, because they can run through here, empty out of there. Alright. We've got tank 1 full, tank 2 is full, tank 3 goes up to probably 30%. Oh, how about that? Even more. That's emptying, that's there. So tank 3, 61%. Well, I don't know if that's worth anything or not, but I think it's where I will leave off this episode. Oh, I need some bulletproof glass. Hey, I know where I can find some of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Survival Records, and I hope that you'll join me for the next one. I'm going to go ahead and disengage this vehicle, deploy it, and head off to find the next piece of scrap in Splitsie's Scrapyard scenario. Come on, step that. And park. All right. Well, I'll catch you next time, and thanks for watching.